It started on a quiet, rainy afternoon, the kind where time just slows down. I was wandering through this old bookstore on the edge of town. You know the type, smells like dust and forgotten stories. The lights were flickering, the floorboards groaning with every step. And there, tucked away behind some torn encyclopedias, I saw it. A book wrapped in dark, brittle cloth. The cover was cracked, the edges looked burnt, and across it, 3 words in faded gold. "Do not open this book." I called out to the shopkeeper, an old man with tired, milky eyes. When he saw what I was holding, he froze. His face just drained of color. "That one's not for sale," he whispered, his voice trembling like the book itself could hear him. But something about it just pulled me in, like it was waiting for me. When I touched it, this chill crawled right up my arm. I should have walked away. I should have listened. But curiosity? It's always louder than reason. So I bought it anyway. And that's when everything started to change. At first, I just kept it on my desk, untouched. But every night, I found myself just staring at it. The air in the room felt heavier. Then, the next morning, I noticed it had moved, just slightly but enough. I laughed it off, but that night I dreamed about it. I saw pages fluttering on their own and heard a whisper, "Open me." By the 3rd night, I couldn't resist anymore. My hands were trembling as I reached for the cover. Just before I opened it, I heard the shopkeeper's voice in my head. "It's been returned 7 times." But it was too late. I opened the book. The moment the cover lifted, the air turned thick, like the room was holding its breath. The pages were blank at first, then words started bleeding through the paper one by one. The handwriting was strange, jagged, but somehow familiar. I leaned closer. The first sentence read, "You shouldn't have opened this." I froze. The lights flickered. I turned the page, and it started describing me, my name, my house, the clothes I was wearing right now. I slammed the book shut, my hands shaking. But when I looked down, a new line had formed on the cover itself. "It's too late." I tried to throw it away, but it would just reappear on my desk. My phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. "Keep reading." Each time I read a new page, something in my life vanished. A photograph. A memory. I even went back to the bookstore, desperate for answers. But it was gone. The entire building had vanished. That night I opened the book again, and new words formed. "You are the story now." I realized it wasn't just telling my story, it was writing it. Every word that appeared became real. Then, one night, I saw the final page, already written, and on it, in black ink, was a date. My date. In a panic, I tore through the pages and found one that had been ripped, stained with tears. A message, written by hand, not by the book. It said, "To stop the story, you must finish it. Write the final line." My hands shook as I grabbed a pen. The book felt alive. The ink bled onto the page as I wrote the only words that made sense. "Do not open this book." The lights exploded. Everything went dark. When I opened my eyes, I was back in the bookstore. Same dust, same shelves. The book was on the counter, sealed. I walked away and never looked back. Weeks later, someone told me the store had reopened. They said there was a strange old book by the window, wrapped in black cloth, with gold letters that said, "Do not open this book." And as I saw another hand reach for it, all I could do was whisper to myself, "Please, don't." Thank you for listening to my story. If you enjoy tales like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Stay curious, but stay safe.